basketball a game of giants. When he had to, he knew all the tricks.
Nobody can pass that ball through the heart of the line. 6. You want to put on a show here.
Thank you. Can I get another round of applause? Just one more time. I'm in the building. Bro, y'all know what it is. It's game day. Welcome back to Lakers land. And again, it is game day. Lakers versus Warriors going down tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. We will be live streaming the game in our watch party in the playback room. So be sure to come join us at playback.tv/LakersLand show so y'all can join us for tonight's watch party. Doing it live, Lakers Land. We got to kind of preview what the hell is going on today based off of what we just saw the other night. Lakers basketball is officially under wraps, and I am pissed off, y'all. Y'all know it. I don't care if it's preseason. I'm pissed off, but I can't really relinquish into that first game. We got to get into today's game, but to me, I feel like it's going to be the same results. Tonight, we got the Golden State Warriors, 8:30 p.m. And listen, I get at that it's just preseason. But if you watch the Lakers and the Suns game and came away thinking that the Lakers can afford to keep Luka sitting on the sidelines for another game, I don't care what they promise. You didn't watch what I watched, or I need to get another television. 103-81. No LeBron, no Luka, no juice, right? To me, that wasn't just a preseason scrimmage. That was a red flag. JJ Redick, y'all, needs to keep – he keeps saying all the right things. Don't get me wrong. We're being smart. We're managing workloads. It's just a preseason. I hear all that good stuff, but here's my problem. The Lakers don't have the luxury of coasting anymore. Now, when the entire roster is brand new, not when you've got Marcus Smart, DeAndre Ayton, and half the team trying to learn how to play together, you need your engine out there. And to me, that's Luka and Braun. I know the preseason, a lot of people don't play this at all. I like rhythm. I'm all about rhythm. I'm all about momentum. And it's really no excuses. So let's talk about it today. Because I got some reasons why I just feel like the Lakers need to really reconsider letting Luka rest. Not just to win preseason games, to help the chemistry, the role players, the guys who you're going to really need at the end of the day to win a championship or to compete. They looked horrible in game one. As far as the effort go, that's a problem for me. It really is. So let's start with the obvious. There's no offensive identity without Luka or LeBron. I think we can agree with that, right? You can talk about Austin Reeves' 20 points. I'll give AR his props. He looked sharp on the offensive end, but Austin Reeves, I keep telling y'all, he isn't built to run, I don't believe, in offense for a substantial amount of time. He could probably win a game or two, but to me, Austin Reeves is built to fit in a, I don't want to say he's a systematic player, but I just don't feel like he's built to run an offense. I feel like he's built to fit inside of one. When Luka sits down, everything just slows down. The spacing just totally dies. I watched the ball movement. It was gone. It turns into guys just taking turns trying to make something happen. Like everybody was just, it was like playground basketball against Phoenix the other night. That wasn't no type of NBA level flow. I watched the Lakers go down by almost 20 in the first half. They made a comeback. We get in the third quarter. They go down by almost 20 again. What are we doing? I'm talking about, and what's wild to me is AJ Redick's whole reputation was supposed to be about movement, spacing, smart shot selection. But you can't run that kind of offense when the main orchestrators is watching in warm-ups. Even though it was the preseason, even though it was the first game, everybody can say I'm overreacting personally. But I will say Luka's absence exposed the truth. The Lakers do not need, they don't have a second floor general if Luka and LeBron is out there. You're not going to be successful constantly with Austin Reeves running the offense. Marcus Smart was out. Gabe Vincent's out. Like I said, LeBron. I mean, you got Austin Reeves running pick and rolls with DeAndre Ayton like it's 2K. DeAndre Ayton only put up, 2 shots first night? I don't think that's how the Lakers are supposed to function. You know what I'm saying? And if Luka is the guy who's supposed to be setting the tone for this new Lakers era, if y'all are so quick to want to push LeBron out the window, then sitting him is counterproductive. I know he played in the Euro League, but that was his choice. The Suns game showed us exactly what the floor looks like without him. The Lakers are flat, predictable, and stagnant. I don't think there's no debating that. Not one player put pressure on the rim the other night. No one manipulated the defense. I mean, Vando had the most intensity defensively. Nobody drew doubles. You don't get Luka to save your regular season. You get Luka to build chemistry and structure right now. That's where it counts. That's where it matters, especially because you got all these new faces. On paper, the Lakers are better than Phoenix. I don't care what team you put out there. This ain't Phoenix with KD and Bradley Beal. Those guys are gone. Our guys are better than them. There was no excuse for the Lakers to lose and the way that they lost that preseason game to Phoenix. And for me to feel like today is going to be something different, I don't know. JJ Redick is going to have to, first of all, he got some explaining to do to me. And you know, he's going to have to figure something out. And I'm not going to go hard on JJ Redick right now. I like JJ Redick. He's articulate, he's sharp, he understands modern basketball. But he's got to stop coaching scared basketball, because what he's doing with Luka right now, this whole let him rest, let's ease him in, let's take it slow. I don't care if it's the preseason. That's that player podcast logic. That's not head coach logic. If you're a coach trying to set a new tone, your message can't be that we're being cautious. I mean, it's cautious enough that you got LeBron at 40 years of age. You're going to be low managing him. Your message has to be that y'all are building habits. The Phoenix Suns came out looking like a team trying to make a point. They had a new coach. It ain't like Phoenix came in with this big time chemistry of a squad. They got new energy, new culture for the most part. Meanwhile, you know, our Lakers look like they were still in a walkthrough mode. That's the difference between a program and a project. JJ Redick keep talking about Luka's playing a lot this summer, or he played a lot this summer. Cool. I mean, that was his choice. So did half of the guys that play international basketball. You don't see Giannis taking October off. You don't see Nikola Jokic refusing to touch the court to Christmas. I think you just got to pick and choose your fights. But the whole rest mentality with this team specifically, I feel like the Lakers has become a disease. And it's spreading fast to the Lakers, bro. If Luka's healthy enough to practice, he's healthy enough to get 10 minutes of live game reps. If he's healthy enough to be in warm-ups, he's healthy enough to test the lineup, learn spacing, build a rhythm with Ayton and Reeves. The Lakers can't afford another slow start when the season begins. We saw it last year. We saw it the year before. They spent half the season figuring things out and barely made the play-in a couple years ago. They turned the corner last year, but bro, we're going to put this on James? Warren Stockton said this is the LeBron effect. Really? Okay. Nat said if the Lakers don't win a championship this year, then I think it's a failed season. I mean, only one team can win a championship. So I'm not going to vilify the guys for not winning. But if they don't look competitive, that's what I have a problem with. Because the Lakers are not in no position to feel like they comfortable or if they done something. I don't care who's on the roster. Luka has not won anything yet in this league. It is go time right now for Luka, LeBron, and the rest of these guys. And just going back to today, you know, the chemistry, it just can't wait, whether this is preseason or not. The roster is new. Luka, Ayton, Smart, Kleber. I mean, even Austin Reeves has to adjust to a different role now. And you think chemistry just builds itself on the sideline? Nah. The Phoenix Suns game was a perfect example of what happens when five strangers wear the same jersey. No rhythm, no second nature, nobody knowing where to be. There's not a chemistry issue. That's a repetition issue. And repetition only happens when your stars are on the basketball court. DeAndre Ayton was out there trying to prove that he's a defender now. Really? I mean, that's cool, but he needs Luka in those actions to learn the timing. Reeves looked good because he was forced to carry the offense. But that don't mean that he's going to be in rhythm with Luka's pace necessarily. Even Marcus Smart and Maxi Kleber, guys who haven't played yet. I mean, they're missing that feel that only comes with live repetition. This is not 2020. There's no bubble to fix the chemistry in 3 weeks. You got 6 preseason games. That's it. That's all. Every one of those, to me, is a live lab. You can't skip the experiments and expect the formula to work later on. And here's the part that fans understand better than coaches sometimes, in my opinion. And I said this before, time and time again. Momentum matters. Momentum matters. You talk slow, the noise build up. The media starts talking. Doubt starts to creep in. Next thing you know, the same guys who were supposed to rest and ramp up are fighting through questions about whether the team was a mistake. Is Bronny the first player coming off the bench? I don't know what we're doing with young James. I haven't seen no improvement in his game in that first sample size. What, he went 1 for 12? Bit says the only team expected to win is OKC. I don't expect the Thunder to. Y'all look at the Thunder as some type of dominant team. I just feel like last year was Cinderella, yo. I don't want to disrespect the Thunder, but I'm not afraid of them. I'm not saying that the Lakers are better than them on paper, but I'm not afraid of the Thunder. I wasn't afraid of Denver. People act like Denver was about to build this dynasty. They didn't repeat. I respect these guys who win championships because, again, it's so hard to win an NBA titles and, you know, it's 30 teams in the association. But some teams, to me, they don't give me the fear of them repeating or three-peating or building a dynasty. Like, we haven't had that since, 2017, 2018 with the Golden State Warriors? Since 2018, we've had a different champion every year. Nobody scares me. I'm not saying the Lakers are the best team out there, but the top teams in the Western Conference, I don't mind going bumping with OKC for 7 games. It's the teams we should be beating that we wind up losing to, playing down to the level of competition. That has bit us in our behind for years. So, no bit. I don't care if it's October. I don't care if it's preseason. If you're trying to build something, you got to start building now. Let Luka play. Let him sweat. Let him lead. I'm not saying run Luka 35 minutes in meaningless preseason games. I'm not saying let LeBron run 35 minutes in meaningless preseason games. Give their asses 10 to 15. Give them a half. Let them touch the floor. Help the other guys build some type of rhythm. Because what we saw against Phoenix was just the bad. To me, it wasn't just a bad game. It was a glimpse of what's going to happen when this team forgets who their centerpieces are. Without LeBron, without Luka, this Lakers team is just a collection of names. I didn't see anything special. With LeBron and Luka, you got direction. And right now, Coach JJ Redick's direction feels a little bit too cautious for me. It feels a little bit too calculated for me. And it's just too disconnected from what the team really needs. Rhythm, chemistry, fire. Them guys looked lazy the other night. My brother Drip Show said this is where you develop good habits or bad habits. Absolutely. It's not about wins and losses in the preseason, but this is where you set the tone for the year. And nobody on the Lakers roster, pretty much except for James, except for Luka and really Bronny because of default, nobody is untouchable. Everybody better be out there auditioning to win and for their own job and looking to win now. From Rui to Vando to Gabe Vincent to Dalton Connect, all these guys got something to prove, in my opinion. Resting is good. Winning habits are better. And until Luka steps back on the basketball court, I don't think the Lakers are going to win, even in the preseason. I know they said he wasn't going to be playing. They was going to give him some time to rest, but they got to renege on that promise, yo. You got to get Luka on the basketball court. You have to. I think James should be out there as well. If James is I saw LeBron doing live streams with Casanat and all that type of stuff. That doesn't mean that he's ready to play basketball. I see a lot of people try to talk down on LeBron, talking about how he was dancing in the Casanat live stream, but he was supposed to be injured. I mean, I don't never really want to go there, but I just don't like the feel, even after the first game. And I don't feel like the Lakers are going to do anything better tonight. If I don't get the word that Luka is getting put in tonight, the Lakers are going to lose, I believe. I'm keeping it real. I'm about to drop the link if you want to come up and give me your thoughts on tonight's preseason game between the Lakers and the Golden State Warriors. Do remember we are live streaming the game tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, in our playback room. So make sure y'all join us and come kick it for the game tonight. Bit says until Luka plays, there's going to be problems. He's already had an injury scare in Euroball. I don't think that it's a problem. I mean, I just need the chemistry from the other guys. I'm not asking LeBron to prove anything to me. I'm not asking Luka to prove anything to me. They don't have to prove anything, but their presence is so needed because these other guys got to figure out where their roles are, where their responsibilities lie, even in preseason with the games that don't count. And that said, I think Lakers have a great chance to win it all, but I want some competitive energy this preseason. Absolutely. This is where it starts. This is where it truly starts. We got Bit in the building. Bit, what's the word?
Yo. What's good, bro? You can hear me?
I can hear you, man. Talk to me. What's tonight looking like?
I don't know. Probably similar to the other night, honestly.
Yeah.
If the others ain't hitting shots or doing anything, I think this is just a chance for the others to just show something. Like, I don't think Luka not playing is like messing up the chemistry. This is just a chance for the others to get some confidence for when Luka come back. That's what I feel like. Instead of it being like, oh, this is not helping the chemistry because we don't know if they even play. I think they've been practicing together and got shit going. But Luka had an injury scare in Euroball, so I think that's why they're being cautious with him. And LeBron, I don't know, he just old, so he gonna play what he want to play. But I think they'll be straight, bro. This is time for them to build their confidence. We'll get through the game tonight, and then if Luka and LeBron play that third game, we'll see how shit go. I think everything's straight right now.
See, here's my argument. I feel like games like that, when you don't have Luka and LeBron out there on the basketball court, that's your opportunity to really show something. The other night versus Phoenix was supposed to be the night that guys like Jake LaRavia really showed something, and DeAndre Ayton to really show something, and they did not take advantage of the moment for whatever reason. And I'm just like, wait a minute. This is a chemistry thing. I think these guys, even though it's the first game, they're on a part of a new team. JJ got a whole new system. It's like they need their quarterback, even in games that don't matter, for the field. Like, yo, they disappointed when it came to the effort. That's where I look at it. I'm not tripping about them losing the preseason game, but they just didn't look good, bro. And I'm just like, okay, if that's the case, if y'all not going to take advantage of the opportunities when these niggas ain't on the basketball court, we better get them on the basketball court as soon as possible, because y'all going to get these habits of being bums.
I think it was like you and Legend talked about last time. I think DeAndre Ayton didn't want to step on nobody's toes or feel like this and that. But like I said, bro, fuck all that, all these narratives and not trying to. I'm the big man. I'm going to be controlling.
He got to be aggressive.
He has to be aggressive. That's the only way this shit gonna work. We can't just have Luka, LeBron, and AR doing their thing and DeAndre Ayton just playing. No, you have to play to what you did in in Phoenix. Be 16-10. When you get a mismatch, demand the ball. When you feel like you got an opportunity to score, demand the ball. We don't need you to try and be the defensive player of the year, nigga. Play your regular defense. Play your game. That's all you need to do. Play your game. Dominate within your game. Get the ball on the low block, post up, and do what you do.
These are the next 5 games bit for the Lakers, starting with today. We got back-to-backs with Golden State. Then we back against Phoenix. Then we versus Dallas, and then with Sacramento. What do you predict the Lakers' next 5 games to look like? What that record going to be like?
Damn, we don't play for another week? Yeah, I think Luka LeBron will play the next go. If they play the rest of the preseason, I think we'll win the rest of them.
So you think the Lakers for these 5 right here are going to go 4-1, 5-0?
Yeah, probably 4-1.
4-1.
If Luka LeBron play, I think we can win all these games. Like you said, when you got your quarterback out there, it give you a boost. So I think LeBron and Luka suit up that first half, play a little bit of the third quarter, they'll go finish it out. Because I think AR still play a little bit more than LeBron and Luka. And DeAndre Ayton, just to get some reps in.
Tish says, I think JJ, he's smarter than everyone in the world. Hopefully this won't be a problem this season. JJ Redick has always given me this vibe that he's the smartest guy in the room. And I respect JJ. I appreciate that he thinks outside of the box. JJ Redick is unorthodox. I will give him that. But he doesn't know everything. He doesn't have the resume to convince me that he knows everything. I mean, I agree with Tish 100%. JJ think he's the smartest guy in the room. And at times, when it comes to the game of basketball, he really was. When you think about the rooms he was in, being in on First Take and all them other platforms, he was the smartest guy when we talk about this game of basketball. You know, no disrespect to the Stephen A. Smiths and some of those other personalities, but when it comes to the X's and O's, JJ, you could just tell that, you know, he was on another level. So I get it to a fault, but this shit is It's going to be another roller coaster. I don't feel real good going into this regular season, even after one preseason game, and I don't feel better today. Like the Warriors, we don't have a concern with them. You look at Reddit, 50-32. I mean, he got the potential, but
Like when you say you're not feeling good, like what? So what
I
you
don't know,
think?
bro.
What you think the season gonna be like? Worse than last year?
What I mean by I'm not feeling good.
Yeah.
Is that what you asking me, Bit? What do I mean by when I say I'm not feeling good?
Yeah, like you think it's
I'm
gonna
not
be worse
feeling
than
good
last year?
about the. I don't think it's going to be well. It depends on how you define worse. I definitely don't think the Lakers are going to end as the third seed in the Western Conference. Not with this team. So if they wind up being fifth or sixth, some will define that as being a worse season because of the standings. But bro, it's too many unanswered questions right now to me. We finally got some of the pieces together on the roster that people have been asking for. We got some wing presence. We got some front court presence. But again, these guys had a perfect audition opportunity to play the first game of the preseason with no LeBron and no Luka on the court at all. You got all night to show what you got. And none of the new niggas. I mean, Marcus Smart didn't play. But the new niggas didn't do nothing. DeAndre Ayton scored what? 4 points? 2 points? 1 point? He shot twice? Come on now, bro. That don't alarm you?
One game though, man. It ain't been a sample size we get to pick. It's just one game.
So what are you going to say, Bit, if tonight we get a similar game? Then what you going to say? It's just 2 games? It's just preseason? What is the excuse going to be?
I just gotta see how it look. If DeAndre Ayton come out trying to be the defensive player of the year again, then that's an issue because we don't need him to do that. But
So
if Bronny come out being aggressive, just trying to show that he could do something on the court, I'm not gonna be worried about that because he's probably not gonna play that much during the season anyway. Jake LaRavie only shooting the ball 6 times is something that's gonna happen during the season playing with Luka and LeBron. What else? Who else was out there? RJ Davis is not gonna play, so Dalton Connect got to fix those things. I'm worried about is Dalton Connect on the defensive end, AR on the defensive end to a certain degree because I know it's the preseason, and then just DeAndre Ayton, how aggressive is he in these games? From the first game, I can see DeAndre Ayton is not aggressive at all so far, so that's a fucking problem. That has to change tonight. AR, he looks solid. I need him to be more consistent with his 3-point shot because that's what we're going to need. He's going to have that shot a lot of the time, so that has to be tightened up. We're going to see how that go throughout the season. And then what else did I say? Rui. We was talking about Rui. Rui is not going to be able to create an ISO situation, so I don't want to see none of that. Get him pick and pop situations, post it up, something like that. So that's what more I'm worried about. When LeBron and Luka get on the floor, a lot of things will be tightened up. And as the season go on, I think we'll still be a top 4 seed because them games that we was losing when Luka wasn't in shape and getting acclimated, we'll win those games. The games that we supposed to win, I think we'll take care of those throughout the season. I don't think that'll be a problem.
Lakers land. Don't let Bit fool y'all. Don't let Bit fool y'all. Y'all better have y'all alarms going on. This offense is helpless without Luka. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Maybe I need to get a new television. I don't know. What I do know is this. Austin Reeves shot 6 for 11 Bit and went 7 for 7 at the line, but the Lakers had just 81 points total. And no player besides Austin Reeves scored in double figures in that first game. They shot under 40% from the field and had multiple scoring droughts of 3+ minutes. Now, mind you, LeBron and Luka again both didn't play. I need to know: does the Lakers team have any offensive identity without Luka on the floor? Can you convince me that this team has any offensive identity without Luka on the floor?
The only hope we have is AR. It's literally
You
only
you call
AR.
that hope? You really think Austin Reeves could put this team on his shoulder for a substantial stretch and win games?
With Luka, with LeBron on the floor, yeah, but AR by himself, no. We all know that. But that's why there's gonna be lineups with LeBron and AR. AR is gonna be impactful the most, I think, when Luka is probably off the floor. So yeah, when you have LeBron there to compliment him and Rui and the others, yeah, and not fucking RJ Davis, Bronny, and all these other niggas who aren't gonna get burned during the regular season. Yeah, we seen it last year. AR was doing it.
Tish says the red flags is the LeBron situation hanging over their heads. I don't have much faith in Ayton because he's going to be walking on eggshells. It might be the media's new whipping boy. Now, one thing that we didn't talk about, shout out to Tish, because Tish, you stay on point with these subtopics, because we talked about previously here on Lakers Land who was going to be the scapegoat if this thing went left. Would DeAndre Ayton be the prime scapegoat? Would it be Marcus Smart? Would it be James? We talked about that. I don't have much faith in DeAndre Ayton neither, based off of his attitude, what I saw in Portland, how the effort that he gave when times was bad. So now you here in Los Angeles where the lights are the brightest. You got James, you got Luka, and you're listening to JJ Redick so much so that you only put up 2 shots. Hell no. Like you said, DeAndre Ayton has a responsibility as a veteran, as a guy who just went to the finals not too long ago and was a pivotal piece for that Phoenix Suns. He has a responsibility to be vocal about what his impact needs to be on this team. The Lakers ain't got no front court or no big men. He's an asset to this team if he can play well. So he definitely needs to be a man about this. Who is JJ? JJ ain't proven that his system works. You don't want to go against the coach. I get that, but the hell with that. Shooting 2 times is unacceptable for DeAndre Ayton, especially when LeBron and Luka didn't even suit up. That's just ridiculous. And your excuse is that you wanted to show the team your presence on defense, but you only got 2 blocks. Nigga, please.
He got lost by 20. What the fuck? I would have said, fuck defense. I'm going to get a bucket. What the fuck?
The Lakers' new rotation bit includes Luka, DeAndre Ayton, Maxi Kleber, Marcus Smart, the rookie Adu Thiero, Jake LaRavia, and most of them didn't even play in the opener. Reeves, Ayton, and the rest of the squad had almost no continuity, committing multiple shot clock violations and broken possessions. Is chemistry more important bit than rest right now, or is JJ Redick right to pace the stars for the long haul of the season?
I think it's a mix of both. I think the chemistry definitely has to be there, but I think the nucleus of our team, LeBron, Luka, AR, and Rui, I think they play fine together. So it's really just depending on how Ayton look, because that's probably going to be the close lineup: LeBron, AR, Rui, and Ayton or Vando or somebody. I don't know who that 5th person to be, but at the same time, like just last year, we seen LeBron get hurt towards the later middle part of the season. Granted, he had to carry the team because AD and Luka weren't playing, so he had to do what he had to do. But if we get a full season of everybody playing their role to a certain degree, then I don't think LeBron will get hurt. I think he'll be all right. So it's really just a mix of both. Do you want to play it safe so you can preserve LeBron and Luka for the long haul? Because Luka gonna come for everything. This is the year. He in shape. You know what time it is. So It's really just depending on what do you want to do as the coach. And I lean towards the side of kind of resting them more because I feel like this is gonna be the last run for them anyway. Like if LeBron doesn't come back, what y'all ain't doing nothing unless y'all get somebody. What are y'all gonna be doing? So I lean
Tish
towards the
agrees
side
with
of
you. She
resting
says
them.
pace the stars as well.
Yeah,
You
yeah, it's a
gotta kind
mixture
of
of
have it.
both.
No doubt, no doubt. Would you green light this trade right here, bit that's on the screen? Dalton Connect, Maxi Kleber to Philly for Andre Drummond, a reunion of Andre Drummond with the Lakers and Kelly Oubre Jr. Would you go with this? Because
Yeah,
it passes in the trade machine when I checked it out this morning.
I'll do that in a heartbeat.
You would do this in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Why would you make this trade in a heartbeat?
Because Kelly Oubre is gonna give 10 times more effort on the defensive end than Don Connect is. His shooting ain't all that, but I'll take another wing that we can throw at people on the defensive end. Then Andre Drummond playing him in spot minutes, you know he gonna clean glass. It might not be what everybody says it is. Andre Drummond gets uncontested rebound. I don't give a fuck. If he's rebounding for my team, then I'll take it. As long as he ain't out there fucking up the offense and the flow. And plus, would you rather have Andre Drummond on the defensive end or Jackson Hayes? Who do you
I'm
want
looking
cleaning the
at
glass?
there's no way in hell I'm doing this trade, bro. There's two
I do it.
expiring contracts on the screen. Kelly Oubre and Andre Drummond have two expiring contracts, so they won't even beat Lakers after this year. And I'm definitely not paying them as free agents unrestricted. So
Well,
it's
I
all
want.
about really how much faith do you have in Dalton Connect. I like Dalton Connect's upside way more than I feel like Andre Drummond and Kelly Oubre is going to bring to the table moving forward if I'm trying to build something. Are you nuts? You don't like Dalton Connect, bro?
Not on the defensive end with Luka. No, he does not fit with Luka right now. The current timeline, even if he progresses, I don't think his defense is gonna really get any better. I don't think he's
But
committed enough on the defensive end to stay on the court. So
but
you
my
think
thing
he'll
is
get
he's on a
minutes as
three.
a rotation shooter like that type of?
But he's on a 3-year deal. And you talk about Luka, what's the chances Dalton is not going to be running the floor with Luka that much? Dalton is never going to be in the starting rotation.
And Kelly Oubre and Andre Drummond would for sure be in the rotation. Those are perfect
You,
players to put with Luka, in my opinion. Andre Drummond is
I,
pick and roll, pick and dive.
I don't know about this. I respect Kelly Oubre's game as of late. He has definitely shown promise, but I'm not building any. This is a win now move right now. If you make this
Yeah,
trade as the Lakers, this is a win now type of move. And
yeah.
if you would tell me a week ago that Andre Drummond will be part of the recipe for success for the Lakers, I would laugh in your face. So I can't go for this, bro. I can't.
Well, too, Maxi Kleber plays some minutes and actually does something productive. I'll take Andre Drummond's minutes over him right now.
Yeah,
Andre Drummond
I agree. I
can
agree.
play. He
Maxi Kleber
doesn't.
is irrelevant.
Yeah. So you get
Maxi
two
is irrelevant
players
to
who
me.
can contribute in some kind of way to what Luka is for the team, and they're not giving you defensive lapses as much as Don Connect is. So I would do it right now. If they weren't trying to, you know what I'm saying, re-sign or some shit like that, you get in and negotiating the deals and they don't want to re-sign, they want more money and all this shit, then no, don't do it. But if don't commit his ass to the defensive end, it's not gonna work. What are you gonna do for us? If Jake LaRavia comes in and plays good and succeeds his role, he's gonna take your minutes, brother. I'm sorry.
Juan Stockton with the
No,
very
sir.
popular take here on Lakers land. A lot of people feel like this team would be better off without LeBron James.
So you
I
would
mean,
rely
come on,
on
bit. Let's let's
your
let's
third.
let's 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 give this comment.
So y'all would want to
some
see
real
more
attention.
of Rui Hachimura in ISO situations as your third option? Because you know that would be Luka, AR, Rui, right? That's what y'all would want to see. That shit is
What
not
I
gonna
want to
work,
know
brother.
from people who have this take is what is James doing that's holding the Lakers back? If you feel like the Lakers would be better without LeBron, I will respect the take if you could at least just break down some of the things James is doing that's hindering the progress of this ball club. Because what I know is when he came to this ball club, they were just irrelevant. There was no light at no end of no tunnel. What I also know is that James brought title 7 banner 17 to the Lakers, which they would not have to this day if he wouldn't came. Which I also knows James is responsible for Anthony Davis being a part of the Lakers. I believe Luka being part of the Lakers. JJ Redick being the head coach of the Lakers. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what is James doing that's manipulating the progress of the Lakers. I don't get it. Everybody wants him out the door, but when I ask for what reason, I'm not getting nothing. Juan, I need you to talk to me. Why
Bro,
would this
I
team
don't
be better without LeBron? I need to know.
I don't see how the offense would be better, the defense, the playmaking, like transition play. I don't see how any of it would be better without LeBron. He's not bleeding a ton of value on defense, even at 40. Then in the playoffs, he's a good defender. So what's the problem? He's giving you 24 a game with 8 assists a game and 40 years old. Their offense is solely dependent off LeBron and Luka. Like, so I don't really see how it would even work. They would have to be 2024 Luka giving you 35 a game or something. And you know what that's going to be. And the playoffs is going to get tired, just like he did in that same run.
I agree, Tish. I think Bit disagrees. Bit says that it's just the preseason. Bit think that we can just flip the switch on chemistry. That's where Bit is at with it. I think that win or lose, these niggas need to be playing, James included, unless he's hurt.
I don't think it's just like flipping the switch. I just think
Did we
it's a
did
different
we
boost that you get.
did we give Austin Reeves grace when he played over there with our USA and then came right back and got back with the Lakers? Did he sit out or did he play?
But he didn't get hurt. He didn't have somebody fall into his leg out there while being the star player on the team. He was a role player for sure.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Nat says,
But
how
I don't
long do we think the Lakers championship window is with Luka?
depends on who they
It ain't
get
no
to get
window.
with him.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm not going to let you do that neither. It ain't no window without James. I'm not going to let y'all get up on here and disrespect LeBron like that. There is no championship window with the Lakers without James. If you take James out this equation, bro, you're not going to tell me Luka is leading this team to the promised land. And that's no disrespect to Luka. But y'all know deep down in your heart, this team ain't built for that. Let's be real. What do you think about the championship window for the Lakers with Luka? Bit.
I agree with you. There is no championship window without LeBron. I don't know what
Not
you
at
think.
all.
Unless
Not
they
at
get
all.
another starter pair with Luca, there is no championship window. It's cooked. He's gonna be just like 2024 the rest of his career, putting up great numbers, getting deep in the playoffs, no ring. He might get 1 year where he finally get it done, but who knows? He's 26, 27 right now, bro. How long do you think he can play at this level?
Ron said that's cat because Braun can't even get out of the first round. Juan, are you saying that with a straight face? Juan, wait a minute. I don't, Juan, are you talking about him You said this guy who has 4 rings can't get out of the first round? You need to stop it, Juan. Juan, I need to know from you, Juan. What other player in NBA history has went to 3 destinations? 3, not 1, not 2, but 3, and led all 3 to NBA championships? Who else has done that? What you talking about, Willis? LeBron can't get out the first round. So disrespectful. James 2 and 12, the last 3. Why y'all keep doing this, yo? Why y'all keep doing this? We forget that Darvin Ham was a part of that madness. What bit? What's the see, this is my thing, yo.
I don't understand.
When it comes to debates and conversations about LeBron, why do people not want to give context behind the conversation? Why do they want to be selective about what they say? Why don't they never want to paint the full picture?
It's always been like that. It's always, forever, always, and will be, man. That's how it is when you to go.
Juan, you should be ashamed. Juan, you should be drug tested. This is unbelievable. It is criminal that on a Sunday, wait a minute, hold on. Here we go. I never thought I'd see the day, y'all. Never. I have been doing Lakers Land. How long have I been doing Lakers Land on? Maybe I'm probably on my year and a half bit. I'm into maybe my second year into doing Lakers Land. I have never, ever
on a
saw
Sunday
a fan. He defending Darvin Ham, yo. Juan Stockton is defending Darvin Ham. I ain't never seen this shit in my life. He said, "Stop blaming the coach because Frank Vogel got us a championship." Woo!
on a Sunday to be lying like that is crazy, brother. It's crazy.
Sunday, with a straight face, Juan Stockton had the nerve to say that to the American public. That Frank Vogel got us a championship. And we fired him a year later. Juan didn't even want to bring up Russell Westbrook name. Juan just want to pick and choose. I got you, bro. I got you, Juan. I can't wait for this season. This is going to be the best season of Lakers Land coming up, yo. I can just already tell, bro. The haters are coming out today. I see it. Juan, you are definitely defending Darvin Ham. You want to talk about the Lakers postseason record the last couple years when he was the head of the snake. You want to put that on James, though. Cool. That's cool. AD got us the championship. Another disrespectful take. So I'm guessing Juan is one of the ones as well that think that Anthony Davis should have been Finals MVP back in 2020. Do I got that right? Was Anthony Davis robbed the Finals MVP in 2020? This is just ridiculous. I be trying to figure out, what did LeBron do wrong? I mean, what the hell? He should have never even got on the plane. In 2018, it just seems like Bron should have just never went to Los Angeles. He should have went to New York. This man brought relevance back to the organization. He brought money to the city. He brought a championship back, and this is the thanks he get. They ready to throw his ass out of a moving car because Luka is in the building. That's crazy, bro.
Yo.
That is so crazy. Hold on. He says LeBron gets the credit but never gets the blame. Wow. Wow.
What?
I can't believe.
What? Why are we still saying this in 2025?
I can't believe.
Why?
I can't believe.
Who is that? Who was that? They said that one.
Juan Stockton, not John Stockton. Juan Stockton. So disrespectful. All right, Lakers land. I am about to sign off and get ready for tonight's game. I hope you guys join us at the watch party tonight. Lakers versus Warriors, 8:30 p.m. I'm giving out free VIP so everybody can come and kick it and watch us with the game tonight, 8:30 p.m. I didn't get a chance to lock in with the Phoenix games, but I will be on deck tonight for Lakers versus Warriors. So make sure y'all join our playback room. That's playback.tv/LakersLand Show. Bit, will you be in the building tonight?
Yes, sir. That bitch start like 8:30, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna start the stream at 8:30. Tip off probably be around like 8:30, 8:45, something around that time. But I'll be already locked and loaded.
All right, but hell yeah, I'm gonna be there.
No doubt. Shout out to Juan Stockton for popping out. Shout out to Tish for popping out. Big up to Nathaniel again for popping out. My brother Drip Show as always for popping out. Make sure y'all support Drip Show. Y'all see these unbelievable canvases that Drip Show supported Lakers Land with over the last couple weeks. We definitely appreciate him the most. And we got something special as far as a giveaway we got going down in the next month. So I'll keep you guys in the loop of the contest that we got for an exclusive canvas giveaway by my family over there at Drip Show. I'm Seven Mitchell. Y'all stay safe. Happy Sunday. I'll catch y'all tonight for Lakers versus Warriors. It's going to be a movie. I don't know if it's going to be a horror movie, a comedy, or what, but we here for the smoke. Y'all stay safe, be good, and I will holler at y'all in a few hours. Peace.
That's a wrap for today's episode of the Lakers Land podcast with Seven Mitchell. If you rocked with the show, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a review wherever you're listening. Join the conversation on social at Lakers Land Show and tap in for daily takes, polls, and more. Until next time, stay loyal, stay loud, and always stay Lakered up.